Hi everyone, happy Thursday. I'm Kema. Today we're going to do some chair yoga. So what you're going to need today is this, a chair that's nice and sturdy. Preferably it doesn't have arms on the side, but if it does, we'll find a way to work around it. Also, if you'd have something to hydrate yourself with, some water, something to sip on, that would be good. We're going to stand up a little bit at the beginning of class. So I want you to make sure that the surface that you're standing on is nice and safe. It's not slick. You don't have stocking feet on that could slide. If you feel unsteady at all, then I want you to go ahead and just sit down and do what we do sitting down, and then we'll get to it. All right, so let's start standing. I'm going to be a little bit in front of my chair. If you want to be to the side of your chair, that's fine as well. I'm going to take my feet out so they're hip distance apart. And if I want, I could even turn those toes out just a little if that's a comfortable way to stand for me. So we are going to find mountain pose right here as we stand. We're going to lift up our toes, spread those out, push down through the ball of your big toe, spread those toes all the way across, and press down through the ball of that pinky toe. Okay? So on the front of that foot, it should feel very activated. It's going to make you feel like you want to lock your knees. Soften your knees just a little for me. Now we're going to press down through our inner heel and our outer heel. So now all of our feet pressing, and it might feel like our arches are lifting just a little. So we're straight legged, not locked knees, so not pushed back. We're going to tuck our tailbone down, pull our abs in just a little, and roll the shoulders up, around, and down, and bring your palms forward. Now reach up through the crown of the head so you don't jut your chin out. We'll have it nice and neutral. We're going to take 3 breaths here. If you want a little balance challenge, you can close one eye, then the other eye. I wouldn't close both eyes unless I was very, very sturdy and sure of my balance. So inhaling in through the nose. Exhale out through your nose. Just find a nice steady breath. That's an even in, even X. Alright, so this time let's inhale and lift those arms up towards the sky. So we'll inhale, take them up. You're going to put your palms together right in front of your head and pull the arms down. So let's do that movement again. Lead with your palms up overhead, so not directly overhead, you're in front. Palms come together and there's a gentle pressure in the palms as you pull down. Do that one more time. As wide of a circle as you can make. Come up, find the palms, push down, so start to feel your shoulder wake up there. Now let's do 2 with breath. So we're going to inhale, and we're going to try to keep inhaling until our hands get above us, and then exhale as we come down. So again, try to draw that inhale out. Don't make your arms go faster. Draw that inhale out. Exhale, pull it down. So let's stand here for just a second. Pressing the hands together, or you can come back to mountain pose. Just inhaling in normally, maybe exhale out through the mouth. Sometimes when we start deep breathing, it can make us a little dizzy, so we want to make sure that our equilibrium is back. All right, so we're going to do our arms a different way. Let's take the arms up. So palms are going to stay facing forward. And then you're going to pull those elbows out to the side and start to squeeze your shoulder blades. This is your goddess arms. Go ahead, sweep those arms down. We'll sweep them up, palms forward, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then let your arms continue down. One more time, take them up, squeeze, release. Let's roll that left shoulder out. So roll it around 3 times. Go to your right shoulder. Let's roll it around 3 times. Now we're going to do both shoulders together. Up, around, and down. Wiggle your hands. Up, around, and down. One more time. Up, around, and down. Let's take arms back up. As we're coming to goddess, we're going to hold in goddess. And now we're going to take that right hand, bring it forward. Left hand's going to go back. We're just going to twist a little to that left side. Come back, lift your arms overhead, palms towards each other, warrior one arms. Then we'll pull to goddess and start to go to the right. So let's do this movement again. Warrior one arms, goddess arms as we rotate. Warrior one arms, goddess arms as we move. So we're going to add a breath here, okay? So we'll take an inhale to warrior one, exhale to goddess. So don't speed up, just lengthen the breath. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Last time, exhale. We'll come back through warrior one and sweep our arms down. Now we're going to reverse roll our left arm. We'll bring it up, around, and down. Up, around, and down. Up, around, and down. Other side. Up, around, down. Up, around, down. Last time. Up, around, down. Now let's do both. Lift them up, bring them down. Up, bring them down. Up, bring them down. We have one more thing to do here. Take your feet a little wider for a much wider mountain pose. So thinking more now like a hill, like that has a nice wide base, not an Alp style, narrow style mountain. We want to be very solid, low feeling to the ground. We're going to do a little lateral fold, so it's a little standing gait work. So when we come down, we'll just tip a little bit to the left. I want you to take your right hand and push your right shoulder back just a little. So your chest shining out forward, belly button shining out forward. We're going to come up and go to the other side. So I'm not kicking my hip out like triangle. I'm keeping hips locked. Going to tip down just a little. Take that left hand, help my left shoulder back. Chest shines out, belly button shines out. So neck, we're not going to drop our ear to our shoulder. We're going to keep it nice and long with the rest of that cervical spine. Bring it up. Now, you can choose to keep your arms down, this position, or to take your arm up. But what I want you to really focus on is keeping those shoulders lined up if you can. So I'm going to slide left hand down, take right arm up and over. So variations could be to fold it, hip. I'm going to really stretch it over, but I'm pushing my right shoulder back the whole time. And I'm standing firm in that mountain pose. Bring the attention back to those big toe mounds. You're not holding your breath. And on an inhale, let's lift up. Take a breath. Deep inhale in. Exhale out. We're going to inhale again and we'll move on the exhale. So inhale in. Exhale. Start to move. So when I need to take that breath again, I'm going to inhale and see if I can deepen on the exhale. So if I want to go any further, I'm going to try to make that movement as I exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. All right, lift those arms to the sky. We're just going to do a lateral reach, just a little lateral fold. Bring it up. Little lateral fold. And let's sit down. So make sure your chair's behind you. Bring those feet back to hip distance apart. You're going to walk back till you feel that chair and then come up maybe half a step. We're going to come down to chair. If you're uneasy with chair, then go ahead and sit yourself down the way you normally would. When we come down through this chair pose, I want you to think about your shins and your torso both being parallel. So this is going to be my shins. This is going to be my torso. I'm going to come to this shape. So I want my shins and my torso to be on that same diagonal. So I don't want to stick my rear end out. It's going to cause back pain. But I don't want to under tuck. Okay, so I don't have to go down that far, and I don't need to come down here. I'm gonna bring it all the way down to this chair, and then come to seated. All right, that's it. We got that part over and done with. All right, so let's just take a few settling breaths here on your chair. If you need to grab a drink, this would be a good time to do it. I'm gonna walk up until I have a place where I can put my feet flat on the ground. We're gonna do some toe scrunches. I did not tell you guys to get a towel, so we'll do some tomorrow too. Foot strengthening exercise. If I think about it, I'll try to remember to put a video up. We're gonna act like we have a towel on the ground. We're gonna take that left foot and just start to scrunch that towel up. If you have your shoes on, inside that shoe, see if you can scrunch your toes up. Then let's go to our right foot. So moving it around a little bit, trying to really mimic pulling that towel up. Okay, so I want you to sit up tall now, walk your feet back just a little. We're gonna come up onto our toes, and we're gonna come down onto our heels. So sitting nice and tall, coming up on the toes, down on the heel. Now I have to come forward a little bit. You're gonna have to adjust to your chairs because I'm gonna do up on my heels and then I'm gonna pull my toes up. So I'm gonna come up on my heels, bring it down, and now I'm gonna lift my toes towards me, stretch that ankle in the other way. And I'll show you another way we can do that. Up and down, lift your toes, up and down. All right, so thinking kind of a warrior one variation, what you can do is take that left foot, bring it back behind you and lay the top of your foot onto the ground. Then just let your knee get heavy. So I am not pressing my leg down, I'm just letting that knee get heavy and stretch out the front of that ankle. And bring it back. And let's change, other side. Of course, if there's any pain in the foot or knee, just come back to rocking, okay? And I'm just pressing a little into the floor, not pushing, and come back. So let's put that into a little sun salutation. So we'll inhale our arms up. Exhale, we're gonna fold 45 degrees, bring your hands to your thighs. Inhale, drop your belly, squishing back for cow. Exhale, press into cat. Now take your left foot back so that the top of the foot is on the ground and lift those arms up to warrior one. We're gonna bring our leg in and our hands back down. Drop your belly to that cow. Pull the shoulders together. Exhale into cat. Pull your right foot back. And then we'll take those arms up. There's a little press in the knee. Bring your hands back down. Pull the foot back in. Flat back. So I'm not pushing my chest forward. I'm just at flat back. Inhale your arms up and around. You guys want to do that again? I can't hear you, so we're going to do it again. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, big circle around. You're coming to 45 degree, flat back. Inhale, drop that belly to cow and pull your shoulders back. Okay, open heart. Exhale, pull your belly in, arch to cat. Bring your left foot back. Inhale, pressing that right knee down a little bit to get that stretch in your foot. As you exhale, back down to flat back, bring your foot in. Open heart or your cow stretch. Exhale into cat. Go ahead, slide that left foot back. All the way up. Warrior one arms. Exhale, bring everything back down. Flat back, 45 degrees. Inhale your arms up, around, and down. Okay, so go ahead. We're gonna do some energetic lifts. These are mobility lifts, so I'm not gonna be using my hands. So if you're just lifting a little bit, that's fine. That's where you're at today. Sit up tall. Let's take our arms out to those dancer arms, those platter holding arms. We're going to sit up tall and we're going to lift that left leg up as high as we can. Breathe. Flex your foot. Point your foot. Keep moving that knee up. Flex your foot. Point your foot one more time. Flex your foot. Point your foot. Bring it down. Let's change sides. Lift it up as high as you can. Hold your posture high. Flex your foot. Point your foot. Flex your foot. Point your foot. One more time. Flex. Point. Go ahead. Bring it down. Release your arms. Let's do an extended twist. Take your right hand to your left knee. Left hand's going to go up to that wall behind you. So it's a little twist and lift. We're going to come back down. Cross your arm. Open up that right arm back to the top of the wall. Stretch. And come back down. All right, arms out to goddess. Back to the left leg. Let's lift it up, hold. Draw some circles with your ankle one way. So try to avoid moving in this knee. We don't want to do this. We just want to articulate that ankle one way and then the other way. Now, you can stay here. You can tap down, come back up and see if you can take your leg out to the side. Half goddess. Take a breath. Tip your hand back to platter. Lift that leg up and bring it down. Other side. Lift. We're drawing circles one way. We're going to reverse circles the opposite way. And switch. And switch. Alright, so tap down if you need to. We're going to lift it up. Half goddess. Lift it up. Bring it in. Hands down. Alright, so walk back into your chair just a little. And we're going to walk our feet out to that goddess. Now, you can, if you would like, to bring this to standing goddess. If you're feeling strong today, actually for you to get there, I want you to bring your feet in a little. Stand up safe. Then you can walk your feet out and come to a standing goddess if you'd like to, just for a moment, or stay down in your chair. Remember that your knees track your feet. Even in this position, we don't want to get into a shape where we're collapsed. So if those knees don't want to go, bring your feet in. Okay, it doesn't have to be super wide. Lift your belly up. We're going to take our arms out into these goddess arms, and we're going to make an eagle arm top. So push your feet into the floor. Make sure you're nice and stable. Let's bring left arm in. Now open left arm out. Bring your right arm in and take it out. Let's go ahead. Left arm in. Take it out. Right arm in. Take it out. Now can you bring both arms in? Both arms are going to come in. We're going to slide left down the right. Lift it up. Slide right down the left. Lift it up. Now come back. Left is going to go down and it's going to swoop over and around. And see if you can take the back of that left hand and touch the back of your right arm. Now, you should feel a stretch in your shoulders here. If you want to go to another expression, maybe a little deeper, you're going to start to lift your elbows up and try to stare into your elbow crease. We're breathing, and if you cannot maintain your steady breath, this is too much, and I want you to drop it down a little. Now let's take it out. Hands to your thighs. Go ahead, take that left shoulder over for your cowboy pose. Release your left hand on a diagonal across, reach, and pull it back. Cowboy pose to the other side. We'll take it across, reach, pull it back. All right, back to goddess arms. We're going to bring them in. take them out, bring them in, take them out, bring them in. Now slide that right arm down, left arm up, slide, slide. Feel that contact in your skin. Don't give yourself a skin tear. Go very soft. Love your arms. Now swoop that right arm underneath. You got your back of your right hand to that left arm. I'm going to try to lift and depress my shoulders at the same time. Steady breath. And let's release. All right, so what we're going to do is make a big full moon rise. We are going to scoop down, pick up that big moon, so like you're picking up a big ball, and we're going to lift 45-degree angle, work in our back. We're going to take that ball up, and now we're going to swoop it around. So we're going to start to tilt to the left, swoop it around, lift it up on your right, and we'll bring it overhead. So go ahead and put it back down on the ground. Pick it up. Swoop. We'll go down, turn that left arm in, swoop across, all the way back up, and bring it down. All right, that's just to articulate our spine a little bit. We are gonna do an assisted twist. So this is where I told you, this helps if you have a chair that doesn't have arms, because I'm going to turn to one side of my chair. If your chair does have arms, we can work with that. You'll just stay forward in your chair and twist the same way. I'm going to chair walk my feet around so that I'm facing my left. So I'm going to have a twist to you and a twist away from you. And you're going to have a twist towards me and away from me. If you're in the chair, same thing. Okay, you'll just have to listen to my directions and play along that way. We are going to take, so I'm facing the left, my left leg is to the back of my chair. I'm going to take my right leg and cross it over the left if I can. If that doesn't work for me, I can cross at my ankle or just leave the foot flat. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take it up and over. So I want to take my left arm, my arm towards the back, and I'm going to lift it up as tall as I can get and start to turn towards the front, towards my right side, and bring my elbow on top of my knee. So some of you might be able to bring it over. You don't have to, and stay right here. I am going to now try to get a flat back. So I'm going to inhale and pull my breastbone up as far as I can. And now hands come to that Anjali Mudra, and I'm going to rotate a little and look up over my right shoulder. So this is a revolve lunge twist, okay? And now I'm going to release and come back. So a cat-cow before we go to the other way. Sit up tall, inhale, belly goes forward. Exhale, squish it back. Inhale, pull those shoulder blades together. Exhale, press back. All right, so now we're going to go to the back. I'm going to leave my feet down, so no crossover. Going to take my left arm to the back of my chair. I'm going to take my right arm up, reach across and grab my chair. From here, I'm going to inhale, exhale, start to twist towards that chair a little, using a lot more of my back. Inhale, exhale, twist just a little. And now I'm going to release my left hand out to the back a little. And come back. So only as much as it feels good. Let's walk on over to the other side. All right, so now I'm facing my right. So our first turn is going to be coming forward. So I'm going to take that left leg, bring it up and over. Right arm's going to come up onto my knee. I'm going to try to pull that breastbone away and then bring hands to Anjali Mudra. Inhale, exhale, press and rotate, and look up if you can over that left shoulder. Breathe. As always, if you're holding your breath, you want to come out just a little. The breath, I assure you, is the most important part. Okay, and we'll come back. Remember, we're going to cat-cow. So sit tall, drop belly, exhale, pull it back, bring it up, and push it back, and take it up, hands release. All right, hand to chair. Hand to chair, inhale, get as tall as you can. Exhale, start to rotate. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, rotate. And then maybe if you want to release that right hand back, you can. And back around the center. All right, that's it. Come back forward. All right, we're going to do little hand stretch. So however is comfortable for you to sit. I'd like for you to stay sitting tall if you can, but if you need to lean back in your chair, we're just going to focus a little bit on hands. So taking your left hand up, trying to get where you can really see my hand. I'm going to take thumb to my pointer finger, thumb to long finger, thumb to ring finger, thumb to pinky. So on the other hand, thumb to pointer, thumb to your long finger, thumb to index, or excuse me, ring finger. Which one's your index? I guess that's your pointer finger, index, and then to your pinky. Wow, I think I had one of those moments. All right, both hands up. Here we go. Thumb to pointer, thumb to your long, thumb to your ring, thumb to your pinky. Let's go faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next time we're going to go backwards. So hit your pinky twice. Ring, long, index, index, long, ring, pinky, pinky, ring, long, index. One more time. Doop, doop, doop. We're coming back. Shake them out. So crunch the paper. Let the paper go. Crunch the paper. Your hands don't have to be up high like this. I just want you guys to be able to see what my hands are doing so they could be here. All right, so a little Ganesh Mudra action. That's that one that really rotates our forearms. Hands are here. So we're just gonna practice this up. We're gonna rotate our left fingers towards the camera, right fingers back. And then we're going to rotate the other way. So like you're having some diabolical plan, like this. All right, now, with that movement in mind, I want you to slip your right hand forward and your left hand behind you so the pinkies face your inner elbow or outer elbow. Come back, Anjali Mudra, slip it the other way. Feel that friction? Bring it up. Shift. All right, we're going to change it. Bring it up. Shift. Now hold. Now start to move your hands away from each other and let your fingers clasp and pull. Thumb goes up, thumb goes down. Bring it back. Slide it now so left fingers are behind. Pull. Lock your fingers, thumb up, thumb down. Wiggle them around. All right, bring it down. Shake it out. Let's go ahead, take that left arm over, give it a stretch. Right arm over, give it a stretch. Shake everything out. All right, and we'll finish. So inhale, take your arms overhead. Palms together, exhale, pull your hands down. Anjali Mudra here in front, or you can bring your hands down to your thighs. It's going to be up to you. We'll take a deep inhale in together. Nice exhale out. Let's do an Om. Inhale in. Om. We'll take a little bow to ourselves and to each other for the gift of shared practice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Happy Thursday. Go out there, enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow for flex, and then I will see you next week. Have a great one. Bye, guys.